top of the heads of them too, you know. It's good. And obviously we don't want the clear coat to spray on the bulb, so we'll take that out. And we'll put a little scrap paper in there just for GP. There we go, budget style. Look at the water already getting in there from leaking down in here, leaking through, and leaking on there. That's kind of a design flaw in this year. The water seeps in and runs down the radiator support also and rusts this whole area here. Just the designers thought it looked cool, but they weren't thinking about water, and they didn't have, there's no seal that goes here. From the factory, they just threw it together. So I might glue these on when they're done. Okay, so let's do this other side here. See, that's ready to, when I get the clear coat, that's ready to just spray the whole front. Well, I gotta put the cardboard on the radiator. You know what, let's do that right now, so we don't forget. Okay. Well, I could have dropped it down from the top. Okay. Well, that's why we got more cardboard, right? Okay. Take some of this used tape here. Because we're on a budget. Frog tape is expensive. Okay, that'll protect most of the radiator. Yeah, I think I could probably put a little piece there. I don't think we're going to spray there. I think when you're spraying the top of the grill, you'll be like this. I might put some pieces here too, just to prevent this from getting too glossy. This is just should be gloss black. It doesn't really need to be clear coated. Okay, so on to the next side here. Same deal. There we go. Look at that. 16 minutes in. I haven't done anything. I should rename the channel Faulkner Fixes All Slowly. We're doing okay. The clear coat is not arrived yet, and when it does, I'm going to suit up and bomb this thing with the gnarliest clear coat that you can buy without using a spray gun. pretty nasty stuff. It's 2-part. And we're going to seal this baby right up. This one's stuck on a little. There we go. Yep. See, water runs in and collects here. Not good. Way to go, Ford. I mean, in a perfect world, you're supposed to store your truck indoors, maybe? Yeah. Rough shape here. We're kind of reusing the paper I used to mask the grill, and that should do it. Looks pretty good. Just like the other one, it's kind of tight. It's kind of tight with a bunch of paper in the way. It won't seat all the way with that paper there, but you know what, that's a good thing, because clear coat will get in between these cracks, and you know, it'll be like at the factory, they probably painted the truck with these off, or I don't know. Maybe the grill was painted as a sub-assembly and put on. You know, there's a lot of things that go with an assembly line. There's lots of work that goes behind an assembly line. They don't just, you know, everybody assembling it at once. Yeah, they do, but there's a lot of sub-assemblies that are ready in different areas of the factory. And maybe this was one of them sitting there, painted, ready to go. Because there was a lot of French cream colored grills for 60, and then there was chrome, and so there was only a couple of options, so they probably just had them sitting there stocked ready to go. Okay, so we're going to take this off. And these are the wrong fasteners, because somebody stripped this one out a long time ago. It wasn't me. Okay, that's a nice new gasket. And we'll just put these back in because I don't want to lose them. And they'll get clear coated, which will be an extra bonus. And same as the other one, we'll take this 1157 bulb out, which does have dielectric grease on it. That's good. And take some of this left over and pop it in there. Just because we don't want paint, clear coat, to go in there and cover the contacts for the bulb. We don't want that to happen. Okay, so a quick overview here. So we're ready to clear coat. When we get our clear coat, I'll suit up, put my respirator on because it's gnarly stuff, and I don't think I'm going to film that. It's just going to be too sticky, too messy. But I'll definitely do a walk around and put some emblems on when it's done, and it'll be fun. Anyway, this is ready. I'm going to clear coat this as a unit. And then I think halfway through, I'll bolt the front bumper on and clear coat that when it's on. That way the front bumper gets clear coated also. But I want to leave the bumper off now, so the clear coat gets on here really well on the bottom of this valance panel. Which, having one of these that's not rusted through for this year is a big deal. So I want to protect it. So yeah, it's coming along. It's all one base color now. And like I say, I'm just waiting on the clear coat to come. This is not going to be perfect. but it will be all one color, and the clear coat, it should be enough to do the whole truck. And nice dangling. That's a new style of dangling taillights, folks. Yeah, it should be all right. I'll let you guys know how it turns out, and it should be a winner. Oh yeah, and here's a little. We got the tailgate, which is wrong for this year. I found this one. It was from an F250 61, or I think the guy said it was from a 60 F250 long bed. Fleet side? No, that's Chevy. It was from a different truck, and it was much wider here. So I had to cut this whole rail off and make it look decent, which I tried, and I had to re-weld these. The problem is it's too tall, so I had to mount it lower. So that's a whole issue in itself, but I don't want to cut 1.5 inches off of here. It needs about 2 inches to be mounted correctly. I'm just going to leave it alone. I'll never get this back the way it is, and I just don't. It looks decent when it's a little lower than normal, but it matches up, the top matches up. So I'm going to spray this satin black, and wifey says she's going to letter these in for me. That should be interesting. She's very good at that kind of stuff.